Welcome back to the Girl Cave. It's a brand new season. Today I'm going to share with you my spring kit for Through the Seasons, which is a year-long collaboration with 13 other beautiful women that will inspire you to use what you have. And for me, I particularly love mixing older supplies with newer supplies. Between all 14 of us, we will keep you inspired and busy and working with your supplies. We would love if you would come along for the ride, subscribe to our channels, like our videos, and share with us as well. There's so many Facebook groups that are affiliated with this hop as well. Rediscover Your Stash is a great group from Sarah Scraps, Ginger's Corner, Crafty, Low Spin and No Spin, Crafting in the Girl Cave, which is my Facebook group, Love RTS. Trust me, if you follow us, you're going to be inspired to be very creative and use what you have. Okay, that was a long intro. This is my inspiration piece for the spring kit. And I had said that my spring kit was going to be smaller than my winter kit. And it is, by like eight pages. That's it. My spring kit has 41 papers, but this is my inspiration sheet. It is from 2020, and it's by Amy Tangerine. And when I saw this, I knew that I had a sticker sheet with a tiger. And this is by Maggie Holmes. It's from 2019. So 2020, 2019, that's not too old. I'm including some die cuts so that I remember that I have a paper pad from, I can't remember if it was Michael's or Joann's, that is nothing but die cuts. I have 2 of them. And the last time that I used this one was February of 2023. So it's time that I go through them and use them again. This one is die cut shapes and this one is tag stack. So I want to make sure that I use that. So this is inspiration for that. I have a little pinwheel that I had made, some things that were on my desk because if not, am I even scrapping? And then I have some really old sticker sayings. They don't even have a manufacturer or a date, but I mean, that looks old. And that is my style. Mix the old with the new. Speaking of cleaning up my desk, because that's what I do, I found these scraps on my desk. So I'm going to throw them in there as well. I'm going to keep my inspiration sheet right here so that you see how the colors blend in. These came in a grad bag, I think, at the beginning of the year. They're a little thick, but I think I can make them work. This is for my fancy pants. They might be a little bit lighter, but I'll make them work. Some die cuts that came in a Christmas pack, actually, in a grab bag. But they're not all Christmas. Like, I can use them. Does not scream Christmas at all. So I'm including that. I have some pieces of a doily. We'll see. I can probably use them to tuck in here and there. I found some older Creative Memory stickers, and they are so beautiful. Look at that pink pastel. That's gorgeous. Layout. I have some alphas that came with it, like Family Night. Some beautiful watercolor tags by Stickopotamus. That's old. This sticker sheet by Miss Elizabeth. They're vellum words, and they don't have a year, I don't think. Yeah, 2007. Lots of older supplies, and I love them because they're absolutely beautiful. I have this leftover that I've been using here and there. No year. I don't even know the manufacturer, but I've been using it every once in a while. Then I also have, if you watch one of my previous videos, I had a paper pad and I pull out just a few sheets. I'm going to include these in my kit. So I should add these to the 41 count. Not the solid cardstock, but at least these. I'm going to say that my kit is 45. I'm still winning because last one was 49. And then these are some of the leftovers that I had from my winter kit that I'm moving forward. These are just tiny little scraps. This here is going to be my specialty paper for this season. I think the colors work really well. And then I have some florals. I have some larger florals. I have 2 of these, and these are by Amy Tangerine as well. Let me show you the back. Beautiful. Like, that would work really well if I was doing a boy page because it's not too girly. I have another floral, and this is by Jen Hatfield, and it's Hey Hello, and it's from 2019. Beautiful, beautiful fun stripe. More florals. This is on a smaller scale, and it is from 2007. The colors are maybe just a little bit more saturated, but that's perfect because that gives me opportunities to change it up a little bit. I have floral on dark paper, page 11, and it's from 2020, and that's the back side. I have a tiny floral. That's the back side. This is by SEI. And does it have a year? No year on this one. It's old. I have this paper, which honestly, this I think is going to be my challenge paper. I don't really do a lot of this type of, I don't even know, what do you call that? It's not a paisley. I mean, it kind of is a paisley. This is by Sassafras, Serendipity, and it has no year, but it was 69 cents back in the day. 69 cents. The colors work really well. That's my challenge paper. I have some text, and I picked some fun text so that I can include more boy layouts as well. American Crafts, 2015. I have a geometric stripe, and this is 2019. I have more text, and it is by Carol Lee's Creations. No year. I have text, but it's also what do you call this? Zigzag border. So it's a little bit smaller than 12 by 12. No year on this. Then I have some polka dots, and I have tiny little polka dots. This is a bigger scrap. Look at that. That one I will not use. I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but oh, it's busy. I would use it for this. I have a green one. This is thin paper, but since I use Creative Memory albums and the pages that go in the album are really thick, this works really well for me. No year on this. Another beautiful multicolored polka dots. I have 2 of these. These are from Recollections in the 2019. They are single-sided. A beautiful bicycle print. Again, American Crafts. And it's 2015. Here is Dear Izzy, She's Magic, 2019 as well. I love this print. And look at the back. Oh my gosh. That back is gorgeous. I might have to use the back side. I have another little tiny heart print. Lots of multicolored paper here. So I think my backgrounds are going to be possibly like white cardstock for the majority of them. No year on this one. Another beautiful stripe by American Crafts, 2015. That's so pretty. More stripes. This one seems more apt for boys. And this is, I have it upside down, 2019 as well. Look at this one. That's really good for boys, easy to use. And it's called School Stripe by Reminisce. No year. Then I brought in some plaids because that way I can do a lot of boy pages if I come across some pictures of my boys. These do not have any information. This one does. It says Susan Branch, but no year. Look at this one. I have 2 of this. No information on that. I have this larger plaid. It's almost like a grid. This is better quality paper, so it might be newer or less old. This one is by Sassafras as well. No year. Better quality. I have these by Pebbles, Spring Diagonal. I have beautiful little plaid, and this one is from the Paper Studio over at Hobby Lobby, and it's from 2016. I have this beautiful one. This one has a little bit of that chevron going on. Not too wild. It's not gonna really affect your eyesight. And then I have a beautiful simple yellow check. This is from Daisy D's. And I have another Amy Tangerine. This one has a lot of journaling cards there. And there's a little bit of graph paper in the back. Oh, that's a tough choice because I love graph paper as well. And that color is spectacular. What year is this? 2012. I have some notebook type of paper. This is really fun to use for boy pages. It's by Rona Ferrer, and it says Cheek Notebook by 2007. That's pretty. I have some Ledger. Look at that. I mean, this is absolutely beautiful, but it's not a theme that I scrap. At least not yet. Maybe when I retire, maybe I'll take up yoga. But at this point, no. So the Ledger it is. I have an older graph paper. Look at that. It came from an old paper pad. Another Ledger. This one I brought in, I think, last year. And then I have some background papers. I have some white brick. That would be easy to use. And I have kind of like a marbled yellow by Making Memories. And this one is yellow with tiny little dots in the background. And it is quite good quality paper. It is by Doodlebug and it's from 2002. So I'm going to sit down and go through these one more time because I think my oldest product is this one, 2002, I think. So I'm going to write down my oldest product and my newest product and see how it goes. Most of my newer products are going to be in the form of embellishments, which I did not include in this kit except for that sticker sheet because I don't want to make too much of a mess. I start with my papers and then I have my embellishments so well organized that it's easy for me to find what I want. I can look for them by color or by type, and it's quick for me. So there's no need for me to make a huge mess in this room. I would love to see a picture of your spring kit. Spread out your papers, snap a picture, and go post it over at Crafting in the Girl Cave. And come along for this ride. We are going to create. Last season, I created 30 layouts. 30 layouts using my kit. So what's my goal for this one? Oh, I'm gonna go, oh my gosh. Let's see, we have 3 months. I don't want to say 30. I'm gonna say, oh my gosh, I don't know, 10. I'm gonna go with 10 again because I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. And you might want to sit down because this may not sit well with many people. This is not a popular opinion, but do I dare say it? Here goes. Spring is not my favorite season. I know, my gosh, I can hear all of you gasping. But it is the truth. And I'll tell you why. Because I live in Northeast Florida, and honestly, spring is just pollen and love bugs. That's all it is here. And I hate both of them. But I think I can manage 10 layouts. Come back again next week. Bye.